Hey folks, Pat that Halloween movie collector back with another video on my Halloween prints. So I got a lot of positive feedback on my unboxing of my Halloween 60mm print that I just received and added to the collection. But the same collector many years ago sold me two of his other prints. One is a 16mm Halloween 2 from the UK, and the other is a 16mm Halloween 2 print in French, which is very cool. So I thought, you know what? I thought I did videos on these, but apparently I did not when I went back and looked at my collectible videos. So I thought, you know what? Let me bring these out because everybody seemed to be real excited about the original Halloween print that I picked up. That I thought, hey, let's go into the collection and break out the Halloween 2 60mm prints. Like I said, very uneventful as far as visually looking. It's more about what the contents are and how old they are, and they were original from 1981. So what's cool about it is I love that stuff. Like when I said in the last video, prints, lobby cards, posters, that's the stuff I love more than anything that over all this stuff. So let me show you right now. So this, and like I said, the canisters are very mundane. There's nothing fancy about the canisters. They're usually just whatever ones that you can get your hands on to put it in. Like the last one was pretty cool because the original Halloween print came in Walt Disney canisters, which is pretty funny. These are just plain canisters. So I'll break out the UK one first. Like I said, they usually come in they're usually two reels, 60mm prints. I'm assuming based on how long the films are. Halloween 2 from 81 we know is probably about an hour and 30 minutes. Halloween's about an hour and 30 minutes. So I guess maybe that's why they're in two canisters. I guess maybe if you have a longer film, you might have to have a third canister. My Halloween 35mm print is in 5 canisters, and they're huge and they weigh a ton. I'll probably do a video on that next because same thing. I thought I did a video on them, but I'll show you guys what a 35mm print looks like too. So here it is. They just look like this. They're in blue canisters. There's oops, as I hit the microphone, there's reel 1. Reel 2 is in another canister. It says Halloween 2 UK. So we'll open them up. So these are pretty cool. I forget what color the other ones are. So the ones from the UK here, the reel it's like a bright orange, which is pretty cool because you would think nobody would think ahead to make the reel orange because it's a Halloween movie, right? So here's one reel, and it's in orange, and it says Sickle Light 1600. It's 1600 feet. So the 1600 feet of film on this reel. And I do have some screenshots of these, which I will throw up there. So this is one reel of the UK print. So I put that guy back. I think this is reel number 2, if I remember correct. That is reel number 2 of 2. Okay. Reel number 1 of 2 of the UK Halloween 2 print. Canisters. Wow, I haven't opened them in a while. What do they say on there anyway? They don't say anything on them. This is made in England by Tuscan Cinematic Limited, London. So these are probably original canisters then, I would think. Like I said, they never had anything fancy on them. They weren't like emboldened or embossed, I should say, with the actual movies. Okay, here's the print number 1. Same thing. It's on the same type of reel. There you go. 1600 feet of film. It just dawned on me. Like I said, I knew these were orange, but clicking now that it's a Halloween film, it's pretty cool that they're orange. So that is the UK print. Let's see what the French print looks like. Same thing. 2 canisters of film. Okay, and they are in just gray canisters. And let's see if there's anything on these. I don't think there is from what I remember. No, they're just plain. All right, so that's one canister. And it's basically, like I said, they look exactly the same. This is canister 2 of 2. So let's open them up. I forget if they're orange inside. Haven't opened them up in quite some time. Yeah, they are orange. I didn't realize it. They are orange just like the other one? And they do say made in England. So I guess the French print was made in England. So let's do this. Like I said, they look exactly like the other ones, but it's still cool to see them. And they do have markings on them. I probably should have showed the marking on the side of the print. Like here, it says real 1 of 2, French version, Halloween, format anamorphic, 2:35 through 35. So it says like there, anamorphic. There you go. The nowadays mask. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's what comes up on the screen. And people have asked me, what, are you going to get like a projector to play these? I would love to, just for shits and giggles, but I would be so nervous that it would damage the film because I don't know how to work any of these damn things. I remember years ago, growing up as a kid, my father having a projector, and the projector would get so hot sometimes the film would melt or it would break. And I'm like, these things are all pristine. I'm like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to damage it. Maybe if you had a slide thing where you could just put some slides through and just look at it. I mean, I just hold it up to the light and see stuff. I mean, not 1,600 feet of it. But that's canister 1 of Les Nuits des Masques. Canister 2, which is pretty much, like I said, very much all looks the same. They're very eventful as far as what they look like. It's more about the contents and what they mean to a Halloween fanatic like myself to have these. And I do keep them down here. This is a basement. It's temperature controlled. It's always like 65, 60 degrees in here because with film, I do have a bunch of film. I think I did a video on my 35 millimeter trailers. I have one from every film. So everything just needs to be in a temperature controlled room because over time, film will degrade if it's not taken care of. All right, reel 2. I just says reel 2. Let's see, Halloween. Let's see what it says. Scope, Halloween 2. And what does this say on it? Sorry, let me see. I'm trying to remember. Come on, where are you? It says something here. San Joaquin. Oh, I guess it was San Joaquin County Schools Instructional Media. How the hell is that? Oh, Halloween 2. I think it's just the binder that's holding it on here. That's what that is. But yeah, that's reel number 2. Very, very cool. If you're a Halloween fanatic like me, it's cool to own a piece of history because this is an original print. This would have been played in the theater in France because why else would you play it here? So that's just cool as hell. And Halloween 2 was the first Halloween movie I got to see in the theater back in '81. So I didn't see Halloween in the theater. I saw it on HBO when it came on, fell in love with it. And when they announced Halloween 2, went crazy. I was what, 9 years old when I finally went and scared the shit out of me. So those are my other prints. So maybe I'll do another video for my 35 millimeter Halloween original print from '78, which is very, very cool. I've had people even ask, like, oh, why don't you loan it out to or rent it out to local theaters? I do have a local theater nearby that used to show Halloween. I used to go on every October. They used to have a showing of it in the theater, and then they got bought out. Now they don't even show movies anymore. They do like mini concerts and stuff. But like I said, I'd be so nervous that it would get damaged, and to me, it's not worth it. So there you go. 2 other prints in my collection that I have. I will do another video on my 35 millimeter Halloween print from '78. I'll have to break that out. I have to make some room here on my desk because it weighs a ton. It's 6 huge metal canisters and it weighs a lot. So I will get that out and I will do a video on that. I believe I'll link a video to the trailers. I'm pretty sure I did one on all the 35 millimeter trailers that I have from each film from the theaters as well. So I'll link that. If I don't, I'll do a video on it, or maybe do an updated video on it. Who knows? See if you guys are interested, you collectors are interested or not. But that's it for today. So if you haven't by now, do me a favor, hit that like button. Helps you Halloween fans find this channel. Halloween's going to start ramping up because stuff's starting to appear in the stores. Everybody's super excited about the Halloween game coming out this fall. So if you are a Halloween fan, this is the place to be. You're a horror fan, this is the place to be. You like Kiss, you like music, it's the place to be. Awesome. So if you haven't by now, hit that subscribe button. Don't cost nothing. It'd be great to have you here along for the journey with me. So until next time, Talk to you soon.
I am talking about the real possibility that he is still out there.